Hey, so I got it complete, and I'm glad I took it off the camera. It was taking longer, plus the FedEx man came by to deliver something I will review, I guess, next. But building these, you definitely want something to keep the little pieces rolling off. There's lots and lots of rolling parts that just want to roll right off your table, especially if you are not on level land, which nobody is. A lot of these little pieces too. So inside we got a computer, the way they show you to set it up. Now I was going to press this on there. I was like, I don't want to press it on there. It stands fine by itself. Let's be honest, this is definitely the thing you put on the top of Castle Grayskull. I don't have a Castle Grayskull, but I've always wanted to make a castle. Not so much a Grayskull, just a castle. I mean, I used to like building castles. All right, so this particular set, we have the computer for, Eternia. They show Eternia and the Saturn moon out beyond it, I guess. I don't know. It's awfully close. If it's not a moon, I don't know what it is. All right, and I couldn't quite get this computer correct. It's like the pieces that go together, they go down into it. Oh man, it's just a pain. Here's an extra what is it called, bolt for the gun. The gun has it's a what is it called, a pressure. It's basically released not from any kind of spring or anything. It's just from the pressure you put on it, a leverage type of pressure thing. Because when you put it in, it pops this little thing up right here. That looks exactly like the thing on top. Well, close enough to the thing on top of the Castle Grayskull in one of the little alcoves. Now the figure itself, this is rubbery, this is rubbery. Everything else is a harder plastic. I won't say hard plastic. I love these figures. I love how articulated they are and how small they are. I really wish they'd have every single figure in this version and I can get a hold of them instead of being really hard to get a hold of. I don't care about variants. I just want the original, like, Manny Faces will be one I definitely want to get. I was never a big TrapJaw fan, but I mean, as a Lego figure or whatever you want to call these things, he's really neat. And again, these have great articulation. Even that arm, that's a robot arm, he's better articulated than the original. His elbow is not articulated. Okay. This is, of course, it's got the articulation just as good as any 1/18 scale, figure, or what do they call it? The 1/12 scale that most people collect. Except maybe there's not a thigh swivel, but you really don't expect a thigh swivel on something this small. Again, I think these are absolutely fantastic. And again, I would love to have more of these. All right, so he can, it's like he's, firing the gun. The gun, you make the swivel joint so it goes up and down. Turning it, it's going to turn down there instead of up in the other part, because the other part's just too tight in, which I would rather it be tight in. All right, tight end in there. So he can be firing at things above, or if he's on top of the castle, firing at things below, or firing at incoming things, period. One of the things you do have to get used to is that these rubbery things that are holding onto them, they do a pretty good job, but every now and then you're going to pop them off, especially if you're trying to press him down onto, like standing on this thing. When I was pressing on it a while ago, I forgot all about those things, and it just kind of popped them right off when I was doing that. So be careful to hold him by the upper part of his body, even though it's kind of hard because he's got articulation. All right. And I think overall this is a fantastic set, especially for $4.99. Oh, I did the opposite. I was trying to get it to come up easily. So I can just put it on the packaging, put it in the computer, and then put it in the trash. Oh well, not gonna happen, is it? Not gonna cooperate with me. Oh well. I'll try to remember it was $4.99. I do have another set, but I'm not going to be able to do it right now. I want to get in there for 2 o'clock for the new DC Tuesday with Legion of Comics. And I don't want to run out of time. And if I get caught up in this, I might run out of time. But maybe I'll do one of these by the time you see this in 2024 if you're still here on Earth. All right, have a great day today.